Ever feel like you're just stuck in a financial system that seems kinda rigged against you? Well, a huge part of that feeling, believe it or not, comes from the common myths, the lies really, that we're all told about debt. So in this explainer, we're going to dismantle those myths, one by one, and show you a completely different path. And look, this idea isn't new. This is ancient wisdom we're talking about. This quote is such a powerful reminder that for centuries, debt has been a form of bondage, way before credit cards and student loans were even a thing. It just perfectly frames what we're talking about today. Debt isn't a stepping stone to freedom. It's a chain holding you back. All right, so let's jump right in and tackle the biggest lie first. It's a myth you've probably heard your entire life, from school teachers to financial advisors, this idea that debt is some kind of tool to get ahead. You know, they say if you tell a lie often enough, loudly enough, and for long enough, it starts to sound like the truth. Our whole culture has hammered this message into us, that to get ahead, you need to take on debt. But what if that's just fundamentally wrong? And just look at the fancy language they use to sell us on this. We're told to leverage it, which makes it sound so sophisticated and smart, right? But as you can see here, when you pull back the curtain, the reality is a lot harsher. Debt isn't some clever tool that pushes you forward. It's a high-risk hurdle that can easily trip you up and take you out of the game. So why is this myth so powerful? Well, a lot of it comes down to peer pressure. The source material uses this fantastic analogy about a study where if one monkey tried to climb a pole to get a reward, the other monkeys would literally pull it back down. It's the same with debt. When you try to break free and live without payments, the people around you might question you or even make fun of you because your choice makes them have to confront their own financial normal. And that brings us to another sacred cow of personal finance, the credit score. We're taught to chase a high FICO score like it's the ultimate prize. But have you ever just stopped and asked yourself what you're really chasing? This is a question we should all be asking. We obsess over this little 3-digit number, believing it's a measure of our financial responsibility or even our success. But is it? Really? The source material we're exploring today has a pretty blunt definition. It calls the FICO score an I love debt score. And when you think about it, it's not a wealth indicator for you, it's more like a borrower reputation score for the lenders. It isn't a measure of your wealth, it's a measure of your relationship with debt. A high score just means you're really good at borrowing money and paying it back to the banks, with interest, of course. And this table just breaks it down perfectly. Notice, what the FICO score measures, your debt history, your payment history, your total debt. Now look at what it completely ignores, your actual wealth, your income, the money you have saved in the bank. It's just crazy. This is why you can be a millionaire with a quote-unquote bad score or be totally drowning in debt with a great one. Okay, let's look at a myth that impacts millions of us every single day. It's so common, so accepted, that we don't even see it as a choice anymore. The car payment. It feels like just another utility bill, doesn't it? A non-negotiable part of modern life. That monthly payment, averaging almost $500, just gets factored into the budget without a second thought. But what is that normal payment actually costing you in the long run? $6 million. Just let that sink in for a second. That number is the staggering opportunity cost of a normal car payment. If a 25-year-old invested that average $500 a month instead, by retirement, they could have over $6 million. That's what normal is costing you. It's a fortune. All right, let's move on to maybe the sneakiest debt trap of all. The one that lives right in our wallets and promises us points and miles and just pure convenience. Yeah, credit cards. The companies sell us this great story of convenience and rewards, but here's the reality. The system is designed for people to fail. A full 60% of users don't pay off their balance every month, falling right into that high-interest trap that makes the banks so much money. Now, the crucial point here is the psychology of it all. Our brains literally react differently when we pay with cash versus when we pay with a card. Handing over physical money triggers a real sense of loss. It actually hurts a little bit, which makes us more careful. Swiping plastic feels abstract, like you're not even spending real money. And this isn't just a feeling. It's backed by hard data. Studies show we spend up to 47% more when we use a card instead of cash. So that convenience, it's costing you dearly, making it way too easy to overspend without even realizing what you're doing. So, we've busted the myths that debt is a tool, that a FICO score means you're winning, and that car payments and credit cards are totally harmless. So, what's the alternative? What is the real tool for building wealth? This right here. This is the single most important takeaway. It's not a loan, not a line of credit, not some fancy leverage. The money you earn month in and month out is the most powerful financial engine you will ever have. Period. Think of it this way. Every dollar that goes to a car payment, a credit card bill, or any other lender is a dollar that isn't working for you. It's like a soldier from your army that's now fighting for someone else's financial victory. Freeing up your income by eliminating debt puts you back in command of your financial future. And that's really the ultimate question. When you stop letting your income serve your debts, you unleash its true power to serve you. You can finally start building the life you want on your own terms. The choice is yours. So, what will you build?